Welcome back, guys. I am super excited for this video because I finally got in a collection that I've been dying to try, and it's the Underland collection from Ensley. I picked up the full bundle so I could try everything out and show you guys everything, show you swatches and 2 looks. But I am so excited to get into this because this palette, this color story is so fantastic. But if you are interested in hearing my thoughts and seeing the actual swatches, unlike how it was in the Nomad video, then just keep watching. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Heather. I love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands. And if you guys love those things too, I really hope you will subscribe. And don't forget to click the little bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads. And with that being said, we gotta dig in. So before we get started, I do have a code with Ensley. It is affiliated and it is AOML. If you use it, thank you so much for supporting my journey here on YouTube. I really do appreciate it. But with that being said, we got to talk about this. So this collection is actually available in a bundle where you get everything, and it's like $205 before a code. That is what I picked up, but I'm going to give you a little spoiler. I kind of wish I wouldn't have picked up the bundle, and if you stay tuned to the end, you will find out why. But as for the palette, this is on a pre-order, like it's 1 to 2 weeks, but this is so freaking spectacular. The artwork is so stunning. I love this with my whole entire heart. There you got Alice like going, oh, they should have done like forward her walking forward, and then this one her walking away. That would have been really cool. But either way, I just love this. I think it's so freaking beautiful. Love the little mushrooms. I like want to go here, you know, it's so pretty. But this color story is so fantastic. I just love how grungy and gorgeous it is. These shimmers are so beautiful. I lost my mind while swatching this palette, but this palette retails for $70 before a code. You get so many gorgeous shades in here. We have 7 mattes, I think, and 8 shimmers. We have holochromes in here. It's so freaking gorgeous. So it says, experience 8 high-impact shimmers, including multichromes, holochromes, duochromes, and a metallic in a variety of textures and finishes, alongside 7 wickedly pigmented blendable mattes in a haunting mix spanning from charcoal blues, grungy green tones, to dramatic reds, muted purple, and a whimsical pop of a holochromatic pink. This is just so beautiful. I've had so much fun with this so far, and I cannot wait to show you guys both of the looks. But let's move on. Okay, so then you also have 3 lip products. These are $13 each. You have a lip velvet in the shade Bonkers, a lip lacquer in the shade Underland, and Off With Their Heads, which is like a gloss, I think, a plumping lip oil. And I don't do plumping, but I will say it's very slight. So if you don't like the singing thing either, I think you might still be able to get down with this one. But you can buy all of these in a bundle for $34. But so far, my favorite shade is the lip velvet right here in the shade Bonkers. I think it is really, really beautiful, and I actually don't have a lot of shades like that, so I'm happy that I picked that one up. Okay, then we have 2 highlighters. One is in the shade Dreamless, which is really beautiful. It's actually what I'm wearing right now, and I love this. I think it looks so beautiful and impactful, but this retails for $20 US, and it is a multi-chrome highlighter. It's really, really pretty. And then we have Moonlight Madness highlighter. This is just a regular highlighter, like it's $14. Now, it is a little deep, but look how freaking icy that is. And it would be so freaking gorgeous on somebody with a deeper skin tone. But I also got in the blush and bronzer duo. This is called Distorted Dreamland, and it is so freaking beautiful. And it has the same gorgeous artwork on here as well. They said they only added this bronzer in here because to help it like help the blush work for lighter or darker skin tones, if that makes sense. It's not technically a bronzer, although if you have fair skin like me, you can use it as such. But this retails for $16. I'm not exactly sure if I said that yet or not. And then I also picked up some singles. So it is these two shades and these three. This shade is so freaking good. It is called Mind Melt, and it is a pressed pigment. This one retails for $18. It has the most beautiful shifty, like, I don't know, is it? There we go. It has like the most beautiful shifty holographic glitters, and when it blurs out like that, it kind of helps you like see it even better. It's so stunning. And then we have Gloomy Glow, which is $18, and it's this gorgeous green shade. Oh, it's such a beautiful multi-chrome. It has a really, really strong like flip to it. Makes me so freaking happy. I just love shades like that, especially those colors, because those are some of my absolute favorites. And then we have the Haunted Hatter, which is this beautiful shade here. This looks like a duo, I mean a multi-chrome as well, like so stunning. But this one retails for $17 US. It's not showing the others for some reason, but we also have the shade Painting the Roses Red, which is really beautiful as well. And I'll just show you guys, like, look at that multi-chrome. It's stunning, and it's so like foiled and just beautiful. It makes me so happy. But then last, we also have this shade right here, and I don't remember what it was called. SINISTER Slumber, and it is so freaking gorgeous. It kind of reminds me of the highlighter, but not exactly, and I think they're like around the same price point as the others. And there is that one, and it is so beautiful, like, oh. Anyways, I think it's gorgeous, and I'm so excited to show you which ones I used. I think both looks are beautiful, but I'm actually going to show you the first look, which is not this one. This is actually the second, but I can't wait to hear your thoughts on all of this. Thank you guys so much for being here, but I'm going to go ahead and get you zoomed in, and we're going to get started with look number one. I am so excited to dig into this collection, despite the fact that today has been, it's like 7:30 at night, because today is the day I uploaded that Nomad video, and the issues with the audio, the swatches being clear, it's been so frustrating. Learning how to like work all of this equipment is almost like trying to create content when you've never used a computer before or a camera. Like, it's so, because I switched from like, you know, regular Windows to Apple for my computer. I have no freaking, I can't even copy and paste. I had to like look it up. It's a whole thing. It's like, I'm grateful. I'm not trying to come off as like complainy, because I have been waiting for the day I could upgrade my equipment like for over a year now. But I'm not gonna lie, it's difficult, especially for someone who is a bit of a perfectionist. But I'm hoping that today we can play with this collection and create a really fun look. Let me just say, when I look at this palette, first of all, the artwork is freaking outstanding, but this color story is so freaking amazing. It's so beautiful. You can really like see it well. I'm trying to look in the viewfinder to try to see like what you guys see. But I also moved my lights up because someone said something about it being dark in the background, and I ordered some spotlights to go back there because it is really dark. Where I film in the attic, there's no windows up here, and I have like no natural light at all. So I'm having to use like a ton of lights to try to create, you know, the lighting that we want. But as for the camera, like, you could see every imperfection, all these fine lines I've been complaining about. Like, it's a great camera for beauty videos because you guys can really see how it works a lot better. It's so freaking clear. But with all that being said, it's time to dig into this collection. I am so freaking excited. So I want to start out with the Underland Distorted Dreamland Blush and Bronzer Duo. She said she put this bronzer in here because there's only just the one shade. But she said the reason she put it in here is so this blush could work for different skin tones and stuff, which makes sense. But we're going to start with that. Once I decide which brush I want to use, I think I'm going to go in with this Singe Beauty F06 because it's like very lightly packed. And this looks a little dark, but we're going to go in with the bronzer first and see if this will even work for me. Maybe. It's possible. Maybe I need a different brush for the bronzer though. I'm going to use the Singe Beauty F03. And like, this works on my very fair skin, but it is really light. And I need some bronzer because I look really pale. I appreciate everyone who gave me their feedback. It really does help out a lot. And, you know, it's going to be trial and error. And hopefully with this video, there's going to be more error. Please don't let me edit this and shake my head at myself later. But I'm hoping there will be less error, you know, as we go. It's just a crazy process. Mind-numbing. And all I want to do is just film with my stuff, you know. I'm half tempted to just, like, pull my phone out and film a video the way I'm used to. But you know, I want to be better, so I'm not allowing myself to do that just yet. But thank you for everyone for their feedback, like I said, and for the ones who like didn't unsubscribe, because there were a few, unfortunately. But you know, maybe they just weren't my people. And the squeaking that you hear is my freaking chair. I need to get another one. I bought one and the back of it like sticks up too high and it blocks like my backdrop. So I'm going to have to find something else. But I needed a chair for my like work desk anyways. So it worked out. Does this work as a bronzer? If you like light bronzer, yes. And if you have a very fair skin like me, yes. But otherwise, you would just have to use it to like mix the blush, create a different shade, or like she said, just use it for different skin tones. But with all that being said, I'm gonna dig into the blush now. And I really love this color a whole lot. I think it's really pretty. The artwork, I swear it gets me. It's so beautiful. I know a lot of you have already gotten this palette. Ooh, honey. No. And I barely touched that. I think this one is way too much for me. Let me get a fluffy brush. I might have to like go in with some setting powder. And I even used that Singe Beauty brush. Maybe I picked up more than I thought because it looks like there's still a lot on there. So I'm going to use my Sigma switch to just clean this off. This is like those rare beauty blushes, but like in powder form. At least for us fair people. But on deeper skin, oh, this will be wonderful. I mean, it does blend out, but if you have very fair skin like me, you might just want to skip it unless you like a poppy blush. See, if you touch it just a little, I must have really dug in where I was talking and not paying attention. I didn't realize what I'd done, because as you can see, this is allowing me to, got hair stuck in it. It's allowing me to like build it up slowly. It looks a little patchy to me though. Yeah, I don't know about the blush, guys. Just being straight with you. I mean, you know I love Ensley Rain, but this blush is not working on my like super fair skin. It almost looks like somebody smacked me in the face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the advice of, unless you have deep skin, I would say steer clear of that one. I don't know. I don't like this. It might be my skin tone even. Maybe it just doesn't look good on me. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know what you think. I don't know, but you guys are going to have to let me know what you think, like I said. But I want to try to make this to where I like it a little more. So I'm going to go in with one of the Singe Beauty blushes. This is Riveting Rhubarb, and I have all of the shades. I picked them up, and I love them. Like a whole freaking lot. They're so good. But I'm just using this angled brush. And I'm going to even this out. And it's such a pretty color. I don't do pink often, but when I do, this is like one of the ones that I reach for. This one in Willa from Unearthly Cosmetics. Really, it's this side that needs to be fixed more than anything. Okay, so that's enough of that. Now I want to do the highlighters, and these are really beautiful. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this one because it's so deep, but I am glad that they like included it. It's a little too deep for my skin, but it will work as like a single shadow for me, so I'll just keep it for that. Packaging again is so freaking cute, but today this is the highlighter I want to use. It is in the shade Moonlit Madness. So then we're going to use a highlighting brush. This one is from Unearthly Cosmetics. It is the A4 and not that one. I want to go in with this highlighter. This is so freaking beautiful. I mean, you guys saw the swatches, but I think it's gorgeous. Actually, let's use the finger first and just tap some on. This might be like too icy. Oh my god. This is an eyeshadow. If I can get it to blend into the skin, it might be a pretty highlighter. I'm dropping everything. But I'm just going to use the brush. Try to blend this out. I might have to go in with some of that like Singe Beauty blush and kind of help it blend together. I usually do that. That's so freaking stunning. Oh, I think that's so beautiful. It does show texture because it is glittery, but it's still really, really pretty. I like highlighters like this, but I know some of you don't, so just throw that out there for you. And there are the cheeks. So now I really want to play with these lippies. We have a lip velvet in the shade Bonkers. Love that. And then we have Off With Their Hearts, which is like a plumping lip oil. It's really pretty. I hope it's not too plumping because I don't like those. And then we have a black lip lacquer in the shade Underland. And I swatched them and they were really pretty. So for this one, with the look that I'm going to do, I think I want to do this one. And I'm going to go in with my Unearthly lip liner in the shade Carnage first. And I'll be right back to show you the lips when they are finished. So I've actually never tried this formula from them. And it's really comfortable. It really does feel like velvet. That's really, really wonderful. I'm excited. My application is freaking terrible. Okay, now I'm excited about the palette, and as I've shown you already in the intro, I do have some singles to play with as well. I'm super excited about those. But for this look, I might play with one of these hollows that are a single, but I really, really want to play with Dreadful Dreams, Cheshire's Curse, Shadowland, maybe some of Wicked Flowers. We will see. I have some other looks in mind too. I'm so excited about this palette. This color story is gorgeous. I have a feeling this, I'm going to love this like I did the Poison Garden from Bella Beauty Bar. But so first, I think I actually want to go in with some of this white to lighten up. This is the shade Twisted Rabbit. When I got this, it was the same with the Bella Beauty Bar Vamp too. There were these like white things on top of them. And I was like, oh my God, they gave me an all white palette. I'm so dumb. And then I realized that they just had that there to keep the shadows safe, which is so funny. I'm so... It's been a long week, y'all. I just don't want that other shade to be too pigmented. These hollows, man, they are spectacular. I love this shade too. It's so pretty. It really makes me want to do like these two together, like a duo on the lid. And then put this everywhere. No, this one. And then Rabbit Hole. And then do some of that on the lid. That would be so pretty. A pretty halo eye, actually. I get distracted. And I just want to tap this over top of the white. The white did a really good job of lightening this up. Lightening. This color story is everything. It's one of my favorite. I don't know. There's been some freaking good Halloween ones. Maybe like at the end of trying all the Halloween palettes and stuff, I'll do like a ranking. And we will rank all of the Halloween palettes I've tried this year. And that would not be an easy video, but it would be a really, really fun one. Then I'm just going to go back into that white. What's it called? Twisted Rabbit. And I'm going to do it back here as well, because I just realized that other shade is super dark too. But I don't want it to get too dark too fast. So we're going to go in with the purple. And I just want to work this out here. And I'm just using this Glamlite shader brush. Okay. Then I'm going to go back in with this one from Unearthly, the A6. And just blend that out. I didn't pick up any more of that white, but this brush is a little bigger, but it's still like really dense. So now I've just picked up more of that purple shade. Now I'm going to switch over to the Sigma E40. So I've really been enjoying these brushes from Betty Jean's set. I think she did a great job picking out like really good ones. She said they're her favorites. It's like a favorite set anyways, so makes sense. They are wonderful. And see, that helped blend that out. Like I have some skipping right here that I need to fix, but that's my fault. So I'm going to go back in with the Glamlite shading brush and just keep working with this shade until it's as deep as I want it. So I've been re-watching Sex and the City. I watched it for the first time last year. I actually watched the new one and then I watched the old one, and I'm really glad I did it backwards like that because of how the new one starts. That's all I'm going to say in case you haven't seen it, but I don't typically go for shows like that, which is really weird that I even started watching it, but man, that show like makes me bawl crying. She's always being like abandoned by these men. It's so sad. I've cried like 3 times today. But now I'm going in with the A7, and I'm just going to run this along the lower lash line. But it's such a good show. There's like such a good storyline to it, but it makes me very emotional. Maybe I shouldn't watch it before I film. But I'm like more into like fantasy everything, so it kind of shocks me that I even watch that. It's either like I either watch fantasy or action. now I want to go back into the purple. Oh no, not the purple. I'm glad I thought of that. Shoot. I'm going to go into this shade down here. And I already just put the white down there. I'm going to clean off my brush and just use what's there to blend. This look is about to be fire. So now I'm going to go back into this one. I just want that smooth blend. I love blending eyeshadow. Like, a lot of people I know, they're like, oh, that's good enough. And, you know, it's whatever. Like, it's your eyes, your face. And I think makeup is something different to everybody. And it's so cool when you find your people, you know what I mean? But I actually like the part of blending. It's fun for me. I want it to be smooth. So now what do I kind of wanted to do that purple here. I forgot and I switched it because I wanted to do this in the outer corner. But now I'm wondering, I'm still going to do a little bit of that rabbit hole. It's kind of like a black, but not quite. It's like a smoky black. For a smoky outer corner, it's perfect. This is a Sigma E27 too, if you're wondering. Some people hate like when I say what brush I'm using, but I will also have people thanking me for that. So it's kind of hard to decide what to do. But I love this. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply some NYX glitter glue. And we're going to play with these freaking shimmers. I'm so excited. Man, there's some gorgeous shimmers in here. And it reminds me of the reason why I love the ones from the Poison Garden by Bella Beauty Bar. Because they're deep shimmers with this gorgeous shift. But this palette has light ones as well, which I know a lot of you will appreciate. So, let me think. What do I want to do? Maybe I should do this one. I hear my grandma in my head saying, well, maybe you should. We used to do that anytime anyone would say, like, they was thinking of doing something, but we said it like, well, maybe you should. Like that. It was messed up. But we used to laugh and giggle. I had the best grandma ever, which she was so fun. But let's go in with that. It's called Faber Walkie. Don't ask me. I haven't watched Alice in Wonderland or read it in forever. But we're going to put this out here. Makes sense, like with that purple. I hope you got... Oh, you see that shift? This is why I love the new camera and why it's worth the stress. It's worth it. Because once I get the hang of it, it's going to be amazing. Somebody asked what it was, and I haven't commented yet because I've been like trying to do this, but it is a Canon EOS 90D, and I love it. I just wish I knew how to use it. But now, let's see. Oh my God, there's so many options. So I think I want to use this one, so part of me is like, oh, that one's good. But this one would be good. And it's a hollow as well. But I really think I want to use this one. The single one looks a little more fun. It's like really, really hollowy. It's the one on the top. See what I mean? Like that glitter shift is more prominent. So I think that's what I want to do. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And let me look and see what the shade name is for you guys. It is called Mind Melt. Great, great shade name. So I'm just going to pick some of this up on my finger. Ooh. Oh, this is a real good one. Oh my goodness. Maybe we'll use like some of that other blue as an in-between. Oh my goodness. Wow. So I'm going to use this flat brush. It's the E55. And I'm going to pick a little bit of this up. I might not even need it actually. I'll just totally put that in my eye. Let's see if I can just sweep some of this over. Okay, so now we're going to go in with some of that blue. It is called Shatter Looking Glass, and it's such a pretty shade in the pan. Hopefully you can see it now. Okay, I'm going to use my finger. We're just going to top right on over that. Then I'm just going to grab some more of that purple shade. And I just want to tap over this blue to make these mesh. But now I want to take that same little brush. And what shade? Let's go into Wicked Wildflowers, which is this really pretty shade up here. It's a hollow as well. Is that what I want to do? Yes. Now, there is the look. So, I'm going to go finish the other eye off camera, and I will be right back to show you guys the finished look. I am back with the finished look, and I think it turned out so beautiful. So, I used the black gloss. I just don't know if I'm a black gloss girl, but I put it on top of the lip liner in the shade Cafe. But I love this eye look so much. Those hollows are so freaking gorgeous, and personally I think they look really beautiful with the liner as well. And it's the shade Icebreaker from ColourPop. But I cannot wait to hear what you guys think of this look. So the lashes I'm wearing are the half lashes from Bright Lashes, and they are in the style, I was gonna say shade, but they are in the style Whisper, and I think they are so beautiful. I am so excited to be trying this one out. But I can't wait to hear what you guys think down below in the comments. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to look number 2. And I cannot wait to play with this again tomorrow. I just truly want to pair this green and red together so bad. So I'm excited. I hope I don't forget that and I actually do it tomorrow, because I think that's going to be so freaking fantastic. But like I said, we're going to go ahead and move on to look number 2. I am back and so ready to create another look. So I used the same highlighter again. I know I will not be able to use this highlighter for highlight because it's just too dark. So that's going to be used, like, I'm going to put it in my singles. But for blush today, I wanted to use 2 of my Singe Beauty blushes. So I did Timid Tomato. I love these blushes so much. They're so pretty. They have like a little bit of glow to them, but not too much. And then I also did Risky Raisin. I did it a little towards the back end. But yeah, I just thought I'd share. So my lip liner that I'm wearing is Villain from Unearthly Cosmetics. Now we're going to try the lip lacquer. I'm going to be honest, I'm a little nervous about this because it's a lip lacquer gloss. So I'm worried that it's going to like get all smeary, but I'm going to try it. We'll just see. It's really opaque. So my fear with this is where it doesn't dry down, it's going to get all over my teeth. So at any point in this video, if you see it all over my teeth, you're not allowed to laugh at me because it's not my fault. But it's already on my teeth. Okay, so I'm just going to hope for the best. I've already gotten it off my teeth a couple of times. I don't know about this. So far, the things that I'm liking in this collection are the lighter highlight, which is what I'm wearing today, as I mentioned, this one, And the blush is a no for me because it's too pigmented for me. But yeah, the blush is a no. But so far, I do like the light highlighter. I like the palette, and I like the lip velvet. But the black gloss is a no for me as well. It just doesn't look right on me, I don't think. It's not a bad formula. I just don't do like black gloss. I only do black like liquid lipstick that sets down because I'm a messy girl. I don't have time to babysit. Now, I am super excited for this eye look. I think it's going to be really, really fun, but I want to play with these two shades. I think it's going to be great. So we have Hallucination, which is the green, and that is what I want to start with. This look is going to be kind of dark and dramatic, but I'm here for it. Okay, so I'm going to start with Hallucination, and I am just going to kind of do the same layout that I did yesterday, but I just want to work this shade in the inner corner. I think this look is going to be so freaking cool. So now I want to do Wicked Rose, which is this shade right here, and I'm just going to use this shader brush from GLAMLIGHT. Ooh, she is pigmented. I've never done this combo before, so I'm excited to try it out. And now I'm just going to work this down here. And I'm just going to use this E38 from Sigma to blend this out. I think this might be really fun. There's so many like good releases right now, which I'm so excited about. And there's some really good ones. I picked up the one from Wicked Widow and the one from Blend Bunny. What's the other one? Fantasy Cosmetica has a really cool one too. I can't wait to get that palette in. But let me know what you guys have picked up. What you're excited for. What you want to see looks with. Oh, and the Unearthly Cosmetics. That one's supposed to be here Friday. And one of my friends, Mel, she has a code. She also has an Instagram page, and I suggest you follow her. I'll link her down below, but she has a code for Unearthly Cosmetics, and I will pop it up on the screen. It might be Mel10. I know a lot of her other codes are, but I'll pop it up on the screen if I'm wrong, which I could be. I have the worst memory. Oh, this combo is about to be so fun. I'm so excited. I wish there was like a black metallic in this palette. I think it would go like really well with the lip, which is not on my teeth anymore, so yay. It's just one of those things you've got to be careful with when you like first put it on and not put on too much. But now I'm moving on with the Unearthly A7 brush. And I'm just going to use this to deepen up this lower lash line situation with that same red shade. Well, it's not really red. It's more of a wine, I guess. It looks like brick red in the pan, but it definitely has like that pink undertone to it. Okay, so now I want to move down to the lower lash line, and I just want to put that green in the inner corner part of the lower lash line, and I'll probably add some more to the up here and kind of make it go up and around how I like usually do. This combo is so fun. I don't think I've done anything like this before. Not that I can remember, but that also doesn't mean anything because I forget everything so fast. Okay, So now that that's all done, I love this. I think it's so freaking just, ooh, so good. But I want to go into this shade right here called Nonsense. Did I even show you that one? You already guessed it, I'm sure. I'm just going to deepen this up a little bit. There's so many more shades in this palette I would love to use, like shimmer wise, because I think this is all the mattes. I've actually ended up using them all, but there's so much more that I have to like create looks with, so I'm gonna have to wait. Eventually I would like to start creating looks with some of my newer stuff over on Instagram. I've just gotten so behind. So now I'm just using that diffused crease brush, yeah, E38, to blend all this out. And I think this is really good for the mattes, at least for now, but I, again, am freaking loving this combo. But now I want to go in with some NYX glitter glue on the lid. This needs a little more blending right here. And then we're going to go in with some shimmers. I really want to play more with some of these, but I don't think I'm going to be able to right now. But just believe me when I say there are some. Ooh, no, we're going to use this one, actually. So I'm just going to use my E55 to apply this NYX glitter glue. I'm excited to play with the shimmers again. I want to use like one of these singles. This is about to be so freaking good though. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna go back into that shade Jabberwocky, and I just want to put it out here. It just goes too well. I feel like with this look not to use it. Oh, it's so sultry. Oh, I love that. So there's the shade Surreal, which is so surreal. And it's so beautiful. I feel like that would be really pretty. But I also wanted to use this shade up here. So we're going to do a little swatch comparison. This is the shade Sinister Slumber. And I'm pretty sure it's a hollow. It's so pretty. It might just be a multi-chrome, but let me show you guys. It's so fiery. It kind of reminds me, it's so pretty, of the highlight a little bit. I guess I could have finished that sentence, but it's so beautiful. It's literally very distracting. So I just cleaned off this brush, and I'm going to pick up some of that shade. Hit it with some setting spray so it does not go everywhere. That is so freaking gorgeous. Yes, this was the right choice. Wow. It's times like these I wish I had more eyes. God, that is so delicious, is it not? Wow. They just really outdid themselves with these shimmers. So I'm going to go back into some of that shade Nonsense and just flick this out here. I want to make sure it's all like blended and meshed. It's so beautiful. I love this so much. The question is, what is the perfect liner? I typically do colored liner, but I think I want to add some black as well. I might like do a little mix-in situation, but we will see. I will be right back, you guys, with the finished look, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on this collection. You might be sure of them, but you very well might not, so stick around. I am back with the finished look. I just wanted to give you guys a little up close view like I did in the last one, but I think it's really beautiful. For liner, I used my black liner from ColourPop. It's the shade Swerve, but I love this look. I think it turned out so freaking good. But let me go ahead and get you guys zoomed out, and then we're going to talk about how I feel about this collection. What are my first impressions? Okay, you guys, so for this collection, I mean, these are just my first impressions, so please keep that in mind. As for the palette, I give it a 10 out of 10. It's so freaking beautiful. I love this color story so much. It's so fun. The special shades are freaking spectacular. I'm so happy that I picked this up. I would love to mix this palette with the Poison Garden from Bella Beauty Bar. I think that would be super fun. Or the Flutter and Flourish. Those could be really fun too. And as for the singles, I love these so much. At least the ones I've used. I do have a couple that I haven't gotten to use yet, but just stay tuned and I'll try to remember to update you guys on that. But what about everything else? That's the question. Oh, and my lashes that I have on are Flutter from Bright Lashes. And I think they're so beautiful. I did get glue on my lower lash line, so my eye like keeps sticking. But as for the lip products, I really love the Lip Velvet. As for these two, they're really pretty. I just don't like products like these personally. I mean, if you like a glossy or a black lip, I think you will love them. They're opaque and beautiful, but I don't like babysitting my lip products. I am a satin matte or matte girl through and through, and that's why I really love the Lip Velvet. As for the highlighters, I think both of these have a really beautiful formula. It's the same kind of formula, but I should have looked at these and only just picked up the one, so that's my bad. But I think it's so beautiful. It is glittery though, so if you don't like those types of products, you might want to stay away from it. But I do like a glittery highlight, so I am here for it. And I do think this shade would be so gorgeous on somebody with a deeper skin tone. I mean, look how glowy and beautiful that is. It's so stunning, but I would never be able to get away with this on my skin because I'm hella fair. So as for the blush and bronzer duo, this one is a no for me. This one is way too pigmented. It did look patchy and stuff, but I'm gonna have to like keep trying to use it off camera and see what I think, because I really love the blushes that were in the Flutter and Flourish collection. Hold on, let me grab them and I'll show them to you. So here we have the Flutter blush. It's so gorgeous. It's my favorite out of the two. And then we have the Flourish blush. And see, this one is pigmented too, but I can make it work. Actually, this would have been really pretty with this look today, but this one is just too pigmented. I think on a deeper skin tone, you might really enjoy this a lot more, but for me, it is a pass. But like I said, these are just my first impressions. I will update you guys when I do my October palette ranking, which should be coming up really soon. But I really loved both looks that I've created. Let me know if you guys have picked this up, and if so, what are your thoughts on it? I know a few of you have already mentioned that you picked it up and you've been loving it. Let me know what your favorite eye look is that you've done, like the color combo that you used. I think that's super fun, but I just love this. This one might be my favorite out of the two, but I'm excited to hear what you guys think. And just a reminder, I do have a code. It's AOML, and it, along with everything I used in both looks, will be linked down below in my description box. Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way to the end. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I really hope you will. But until next time, bye.